Hey everyone, welcome to Practice in Flow. This is Kelsey L, and I am going to be your guide over the next 40 minutes or so to show you the simple steps to a 7 to 8 figure wellness practice. I am going to dive right in. I'm not going to waste any of your time. I know your time is valuable, as is mine, and I want to get to the good stuff, and I want to actually show you what you could start doing today to create this new practice, new clients, a new seamless structure for your marketing and your sales strategies. So first, who this is for, I want to again be very cognizant of your time. If this is not for you, you could go ahead and jump off our session. This is for already successful physicians, wellness experts, holistic practitioners who are ready to scale to 7 figures and beyond. If you're a physician building a new private practice, this is absolutely necessary for you to hear this information. I don't want you coming to me 5 years from now saying, oh man, I learned from my mistakes. I want you to really learn the right way at the very beginning if possible. So all you naturopathic doctors out there looking to start virtual coaching and increase your brick and mortar clientele, this is for you. Physicians and academics who have really been interested in starting some coaching or teaching, this is for you. Medical spa owners who are really wanting to up-level their patient base and stand out more amongst the competition. Stay tuned. And for all of you wellness coaches building your clientele, you will definitely want to hear what we're talking about today, because the truth is your clients and your patients need you. You need to create a marketing structure so they can find you, because they are drowning in quicksand and you are there to help them, boost them, serve them, and heal them. Now, if you're in academics and you're really interested in doing some wellness coaching and empowering your clients and your patients, there's no time like right now. Your clients need you. This is a billion-dollar industry and growing. So a lot of my clients come to me with private practices and they're looking to even, add in some coaching, and it's an excellent way to get you to the 7 to 8 figure very, very quickly. So in the next 45 minutes or so, we're going to talk about how to turn around your practice and your whole business model into a thriving 7 to 8 figure business. And it does not have to happen slowly. This doesn't have to be 30 years from now. It can be 3 months, 1 year, 3 years. Get rid of burnout by eliminating unnecessary marketing strategies. And I'm going to show you the tools to become visible very quickly and attract those ideal patients. The ones who are high-end, they're not problem patients. They're ready to understand the value you give to them, and they're ready to pay for the service that you're going to provide. And so we're going to talk about how to create transformational breakthroughs, even if you're providing virtual service for your patients, and how to really reduce your workload and increase your income. So here's the thing. You're the expert in wellness. I'm going to show you how to become the expert in marketing. And the big secret here is you don't have to be a tech guru. The tips and tricks that I give you to become the go-to authority in your space are going to effortlessly bring in new patients. You're going to become more visible and increase your confidence as you influence others, because believe it or not, even though you're a successful physician or expert, I know you still suffer from, gosh, maybe I'm not enough. Some of the most successful people in the world suffer from this, and you're not alone in it. So we're going to talk about how to dramatically double and triple your income, so you wake up excited with those butterflies like you did when you found out you passed your board exam or you got into your medical school. And follows and all that grind of blogging and content marketing and Google ranking, it's all a waste of time. So if you're really interested in starting a podcast or doing something really phenomenal, that's great. But I'm going to give you the strategies that will help you become highly successful right now. Then you can do all that creative stuff later. And you guys, this is the end of the influence. That to get onto Instagram and expect to get clients is not the right way anymore. There's a much better system. The right way is to set up your practice so it's scalable, visible, and flows seamlessly. And I'm going to show you how to hire and provide employment opportunities the right way, and give you the number one secret way to sell high-priced services authentically and beautifully. So today, I'm going to give you that simple strategy to create your 7 to 8 figure wellness practice. And I'm wondering, a lot of you who contact me are feeling the burnout. Are you feeling exhausted because you don't really know how to get to that next level? Does it feel like your time and income aren't budging, or your sales just aren't where they need to be? Maybe you're frustrated because you're up to your neck in medical student loan debt, and you're not sure if you'll ever pay it back with all of the bills that you're currently paying towards your practice. And you want to scale and hire an A-plus team, but you're not even sure how to do it, how to find them, how to structure it so it doesn't cost you more time and money. A lot of you are feeling that pain. And a lot of you, are feeling like, gosh, I'm skilled with so much education. Why are other people just getting out of school and they're seemingly, doing really well and I'm struggling? Have you gotten sick? Literally sick from working harder to make less money? And do you want to get more visible, but you're feeling scared to get out there? So, these are all problems, but the actual real problem is that you just haven't discovered the simple success shifts that you can start making today to begin a more profitable practice and allow for more freedom. And once you make these shifts, everything's going to fall into place. You're going to learn how to attract more patients super simply. You're going to stop the story that there's an invisible ceiling on your time and income. More patients does not mean more burnout, by the way. You will finally realize that you can do exactly what the most successful wellness experts in your space are doing, and even better. I always say I worry more about the competition in the next 2-5 years, not right now. Those out there right now who are successful, that's great, but I want to one up and do even better and be more innovative. And then you'll easily gain the influence that you need, and you'll be able to stand out on social media, brand yourself in a way that's just, you're basically a celebrity without having to be a celebrity. So you're going to gain that clarity and excitement as you realize you don't have to be exhausted doing all these one-off, patient appointments and follow-up appointments. You can build a team and actually grow a dream team who can handle a lot of these areas of your business. So you can actually step out of the office for a moment. You're going to effortlessly be able to create a new marketing plan for your business so you can see an instant ROI. And you'll finally really have that confidence to charge more. So you're going to have a scalable business so you can reach a global group of patients and create an impact on a deeper level. And you're going to learn how to use marketing tools to become the sought-after leader. You'll no longer have to sacrifice your well-being for your business, and you will be able to be in this more empowered practice owner mindset. So you could start attracting ideal patients, having a seamless practice flow, increasing employment opportunities, and creating great results. So a little bit about who I am. I'm Kelsey L. I'm the founder of Mama on the Glow, Create, Coach, Elevate, and Infinite Glow Mastermind. I am the holistic guide to wellness marketing for physicians and wellness experts internationally. And I have over 15 years experience building and growing wellness practices everywhere from Beverly Hills to around the world. And I'll tell you, it's all the same, whether you're just starting out or you've been doing this for a very long time. The one rut that a lot of my experts are in is that the industry changes so quickly, and you have to be at the you got to be one step ahead of the game. So my calling is to develop my clients to not only achieve business success, but to achieve spiritual, personal, and real financial abundance. I've been featured in many media outlets for my work. My husband and I, we own a thriving dermatology practice in San Diego. And, I'm really so proud of the work that I've done for my successful physicians and wellness experts, because I help them create a scalable marketing plan. So you not only are going to see that instant ROI, but you're really going to up level your practice so you can step away. And I really do believe in working hard and playing hard. I believe, like myself, you can live a high vibrational lifestyle. We chase after our little boy, we travel, we do all sorts of amazing, adventurous things, and give back, and a lot of philanthropy and creating employment opportunities around the world as well. And I do that through several of my wellness and spiritual programs for my clients. So not only do I walk the walk, but I teach exactly what I do. And some of my programs, I offer 8-week coaching programs in the wellness space. And then I also offer my personalized marketing coaching for my physicians. And these programs are based on outcomes, quite frankly, so wherever you want to be is where I get you to. And we set those goals from the beginning. And these programs range anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 per client. And I teach you to do the exact same. So let's go ahead and get started with the really important shifts that you can start making today to create this change. So number one is, if you want to create impact and really become the bright star, you have to be that bright star even from the very beginning. So number one is you're going to get out of your own way and begin a marketing plan that's actually going to work for your practice right now. Know that your patients need you and they're ready to find you, but you need to be actually ready to be seen and to be found. And a lot of you really, your soul is screaming out for more. You're wanting to create more influence and impact and serve more. You're just not sure how to find those people. And you feel like you might be getting lost in the sea of practices out there. So the change starts with you. What is your soul's purpose? And I ask that of all of my clients. What is your purpose? Where do you want to be? And how are we going to get you there? And the number one thing is not to get stuck in the trap of grassroots marketing, content marketing, social media marketing. If you stick to just one thing, often that leads to kind of a stuckness. It's all about elevation and growth. So right now, for example, coaching is $1 billion business. Is there a way to create extra programs or extra coaching onto your brick and mortar practice? Your time is now for these types of group programs, online, virtual programs. So there's a lot to explore. And where's your practice at right now? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be in 3 months? Do you want to be at a space where you can walk into your private practice and you have it running seamlessly? You have your policies and procedures in place. You have your sales strategies in place, your marketing in place. Your patient attraction is running ideally, where your perfect fit patients are just knowing you're the go-to expert and they've found you and they want to work with you. And then is your practice growth and scalability in place? So it's one thing to have things working really well right now, but will it be working really well in the future? And that's something that is really important to look at right now. So, working 15-minute to hour-long sessions is what typically leads to burnout, right? Not a one sessions and to 12 programs. These programs can create incredible results for your clients, and they will want to pay you a premium for them. Your patients really do show up ready to make a change and ready to invest in himself, in his business, opened his beautiful practice in Southern California, and found out, uh-oh, there's no patients coming through my door. He had already created a really great marketing structure, so he thought, but turns out it was with a lot of tired old theories. And that's something that a lot of you maybe are experiencing. You're paying someone to do your marketing and it's just not working. So we changed his marketing around, we changed his perspective on his value around, and he began charging 5 times what he thought originally was appropriate. And that's one thing, I really want you all to understand is being disruptive a little bit, being the leader, being the influencer, and being the top of your game isn't always what you thought was appropriate. He learned how to take an interested information seeker and turn her into a high paying patient. How many of you have dealt with that person who calls, wants your service, and then boom, you've just spent an hour of your time consulting with them. It turns out they don't pay a dime, and then maybe they go to your competition and they do pay them. So in only 12 weeks, this doctor went from 0 to 5 patient consultations a day and booked 80% of those consultations for cash surgeries and procedures. And that's unheard of. Even a 20% booking rate is wonderful. So 80% was really, really phenomenal. And his business model now allows him to work less and continue to grow. So the name of the game is stop the hustle and start the flow. We all are headed towards burnout if we're creating these 24/7 nonstop work days, and that's the old way. And do all the speaking deals and writing the ebooks and starting podcasts and blogging, becoming accredited in absolutely everything, and then only find out, the struggle to find patients is there. The number one thing you can do today is start your marketing plan. And this is why only the top percent are flourishing. And the sad truth is that many wellness experts, including coaches who are meant to serve the world, end up going out of business. And many doctors are just working the grind for less income than they ever imagined. And the new way can turn your practice around so quickly. There are billions of people in this world who need you. The key is you need a marketing strategy in order to find them. And it doesn't take a tech guru to master this. It really just takes a lean strategy and an unstoppable mindset. If you want to create these transformations for your clients, you have to have an offer that is unique, and you have to commit to your own authenticity. You have to commit to your own mindset too, so it's really important that you stay up on your own practice. So one of my success stories is Sheila. She's a nutritionist and an acupuncturist with a private practice. She came to me. She didn't know how to reach a larger audience. She had so many big dreams to help women specifically suffering from gastro issues. And after she learned the system, within 7 weeks, she had a portable online group coaching program in addition to her private practice. She charges $6,000 for each client. She works maybe 2 hours a day. gets to travel, gets to spend more time with her husband, and she really has more freedom from that one-on-one in-person session that she was so tied to. She's employed many new people at her private practice and really pretty much loving life at this point. So the next shift that I want to teach you is to create an empowered, scalable strategy. So a lot of you are doing really well, but you want to scale and you're not sure how to do that. Often it's through a simple marketing plan and then just one really awesome video. You don't need a ton of podcasts, Facebook Lives, all these different videos. It's just usually one video that's really helpful. This is going to be your key. You don't need that best-selling book. You don't need a perfect logo. Often, all you need is Facebook and an iPhone. But also, I don't want you to get stuck in the trap that it's all about Facebook or all about social media. You know, LinkedIn and SEO and Google AdWords, they're all great, but you have to really understand how to utilize all of this to really stay on course to create change in your business. And don't follow the rules and all the other, coaches out there who are saying, just to follow these old strategies. Be the leader and see what happens in your practice so very quickly. And communication, do not underestimate the art of communication. Really understanding your patient's problem, not burying them in content, but just giving them a very, very, very connected, sometimes even shocking, disruptive content. And that is going to give them the solution for transformation. There's so much information out there and everyone's sick of it. They want transformation. And your marketing model is going to allow you to grow your practice and really get profound results for your patients. And this is where the fearless leadership comes in to create a scalable practice. You can create group packages. You can operate from a whole new soulful business model. This is where alignment and balance comes into place in your own practice. And you're not going to settle anymore. You're not going to compromise for the 24/7 grind. So one of my clients came to me. She was an expert naturopathic doctor and really had a successful business, but she was super burnt out. So very, very talented, had a ton of passion, and she knew she wanted to create more profit. She finally just got out of her own way and stopped doing all the things that weren't working. She started believing in herself in a really new way. And we helped her get visible very quickly. She now charges $7,000 for each patient. And her patients are so extremely happy. They continue working with her in her mastermind program after her original program with them. So it's not just a one and done $7,000 patient. This ends up being a very significant patient for her practice. And she doesn't, like I told you earlier, she doesn't need a ton of them. She just needs her quality patients. And the truth is that how you're living your life is a mirror. If you're living in stress, you're not really allowing this genius potential to shine, so your practice can shine, or your program can shine. So, just in this moment, I want you to put your hand on your heart and take a few deep breaths and really ask yourself, where are you in your business and where do you want to be? And if you're stuck, take a moment to decide, I want to be in the game. I want to be living more life, not worrying so much. So I always ask my clients to think of your favorite person in the world, whether it's a child or a loved one, a spouse, a family member, a mentor. And if you really think about this person and their attributes, you'll realize that this is you. Their attributes you're so drawn to. Because in reality, those are your attributes, and you are an amazing, amazing being who can change the world. And if you understand that, you will shine and you will create a scalable business and remain really authentic to who you are and aligned with your goals and your family's goals. So get this locked in. The rest is super easy. You get into genius mode and I'll help you get into, marketing strategy. So the next shift that you can make today is selling. So like attracts like, right? You have a deep sense of purpose. You want to help more people. Yet I feel from so many of my wellness experts that you're scared to actually sell your service. And Soulful Sales is all about connection. If you want to enroll your patient into their dream life, whether it's plastic surgery or whether it's, a service that's going to help them get out of anxiety or reduce their Hashimoto symptoms or any of these things, you are going to enroll them into their dream life. You are valuable, and so is your service. So why would selling your service feel bad or scammy? Once you really understand this, that healing your patient's problems is priceless, you'll be able to put any value on your course, on your program, on your service. You just have to serve them to the yes. And this is why I love sales, because it means I'm helping my client. And that energy is really vibrational, and it is an absolute must for connection. So whatever you believe, they will believe. If you're living in kind of this contraction or scarcity, they will feel it. If you're living in the abundance and flow, they will feel it. And you are paid for your value and the results that you achieve for your clients. And the truth is, you don't have to burn out. You can structure your practice in a way that allows for less burnout. And your clients will actually love you for it. Now, a lot of times this comes down to simple mathematics. If you tell me that your goal is you want to be making $300,000 a month, well, I tell you, great. This is how many clients you have to serve. And here's your value. And that's going to really equal income and impact. In order to do this and stretch yourself to this number that maybe you've never hit before, you have to create a new neural pathway around your own money mindset and success mindset. And stop listening to your ego. Maybe I need to do some things first before I do this, or get more visible, or splurge on a professional guide, or I don't even have the budget for growth or a marketing expert. When you say things like this, you're in scarcity mode. When you say, no, I'm going to step into abundance. I don't have the budget for growth, but I know it's what I need to do. So I'm going to find a way. That is an abundant attitude, and it's going to lead to even more abundance. And if you can't be bold and take risks and take leaps, no one else will. So the final shift is investing in your business. What do you have in place right now in your marketing budget? Do you have an expert who's leading you the right way and showing you how to create a profitable 7 to 8 figure practice? A lot of you are maybe taking a kind of a one-off approach, or you're reading a book, or you're checking out a couple coaches who haven't really gotten you to where you need to be. Some of you are following bad old marketing plans and advice. And the thing is, marketing changes minute to minute like tech does. Some of you may be stuck in fear of maybe not wanting to step into this new level of success. And some of you don't feel you should have to sell your services, so you sabotage your own business. And you end up healing no one and helping no one. So if you're feeling like no matter what you do, you're feeling invisible amongst the competition, maybe you're just really overwhelmed and you're so sick of the worry of being stuck in that loop, you're losing energy, you're losing steam. You're comparing yourself. It's an endless cycle. And if you're feeling scared of not being able to do it, you really need to hire a guide. Everyone needs guidance, no matter where you're at in your business or on your journey. And they need an elevated community, a like-minded group of wellness experts, a mastermind, physicians who are on the same path as you. Putting heads together is essential. So top professionals, thought leaders, all have mentors. You must find the same, a coach who works with successful physicians and holistic practitioners, one who really understands your vision and knows how to get you the results you want. New ideas maybe have cropped up even from watching this workshop. Immediate results come from action. So you could get an immediate result from this workshop. Think of if you worked with someone for 3 months or 1 year, how many results you would get from that. The time is never right to play small. The new abundant strategy you get from your coach is going to allow your business and your practice to just grow and flourish. So be ready to invest in the best. Don't try to find a deal when it comes to your future. Don't try to find, the cheapest coach or program. Look, I've invested over $160,000 in my mentorships and my masterminds, and I have received an ROI on every single penny. It's above and beyond. Every time I invest personally and professionally, it comes back around in so many ways. So hire a mentor who lives the kind of life you aspire to and who has proven results in the wellness space. And you can't go wrong. So look, now you have a choice. You have learned a lot of really great information today. You've learned a lot about marketing strategies, getting more visible, creating employment opportunities, stepping out of your practice a bit more so you can scale it and hire people to do some of the work that maybe you don't want to do or don't do as well. You can continue on this path. You can say, okay, that was great. I'm going to go implement some of this. But if you feel like you need more help at this point, if you feel like you're ready to really up level and really take your practice from 0 to 60 in a very short amount of time, that's where I can help you. And my team and I have set aside time on our calendar to speak to you, to apply these new ideas and really create a step-by-step plan to increase patient flow and practice profitability for you specifically. So whatever your biggest challenge is, I have probably seen it. Again, I've been doing this for over 15 years. I've worked with some of the top physicians and experts in the world, and I have seen it all. So on your call, we're really going to discover your passion, your struggles, and get clarity on your income goals and how to get you there. So the cost of this is absolutely free. We're not selling anything. We're showing you how to get from point A to point B. Again, this is for professionals, wellness experts, doctors who are ready to dedicate and commit themselves to a better structure, a better marketing program, a better business, and to a 7 to 8 figure practice. If you are ready to invest in yourself and your business for a powerful transformation, this is definitely for you. This is not for information seekers or people looking for a quick Band-Aid for their practice. This is for those of you who are ready to take it to the next level, and you're ready to begin that life of more success and more freedom. If that's you, definitely book a session with us now. I am so passionate about supporting my clients to become more empowered in their business and their personal lives. I really believe there's an alignment to both. And again, I am a wellness marketing expert, and this is my calling. This is what I love to do for not only my clients, but for my husband's practice and for my own programs. And I am going to be sharing my knowledge with you, how I guide my clients to the level of success, the level of freedom, impact, and income And it's just such an honor and a joy to work with each and every one of you. So I do know you need my help. I am here for you. If after a phone call we believe it is a good fit for both of us to work together, you may be invited to become one of my new clients. And if you're not a fit, that's fine too. We'll let you know. So I'm really looking forward to talking to each and every one of you who has a deep soul burning calling and desire for more. If that is you, just go to mamaontheglow.com/apply. Now, spaces are very limited. So, what's going to happen is you're going to find my calendar page here. Again, mamaontheglow.com/apply. Just click here. You're going to find a date on my calendar. You're going to click, and that's going to schedule your free call with me or one of my experts on my team. It is going to be a life-changing, business-changing call. So be prepared and be ready to rock and roll. We are going to maximize our time together. We're going to find out what you've been struggling with, and we're going to find out where you want to be over the next 3 months and how to get you there. One of my clients, Anita, just did the same. She had watched this presentation. She clicked, she found a time on my calendar, took her to an application page, which just takes a minute to fill out. She filled that out. We had a really deep, profound phone call where we talked about what she wanted in her business and why she was so stuck. And we did end up working with her within the first 2 weeks of working together. She got 3 new patients who, this was unheard of in her business. Over the course of the last months, she had been doing a lot of one-off clients, a lot of one-off patients. She wasn't seeing a huge influx, and 3 high-paying, high-ticket patients through the door just like that. She made her ROI just like that. And she was setting herself up for scalable success in the future. So I'm really excited to show you the way. It's so easy when you're committed and you're really ready to take this on in your practice. Really, really excited to talk to each and every one of you, and have a blessed and beautiful rest of your day. Bye for now.